Krishna, welcome to Bhaktivedanta Institute, Vijayawada. Today we will see what are the important factors which influence the decision making in our life. So, according to Bhagavad-gita, there are five important factors which influence our decision making. First one is the place of action, that is our body. Second one is the performer, that is ourself. Third one is the senses, that means the sense organs uh, through which we perceive the information regarding the outside world. Fourth one is the endeavor, that means the effort, how much effort we put in. Fifth one, the last one, is the super soul. This is the commonly um, this is the commonly neglected factor which we don't consider routinely in our daily life. So these five factors decide the decision making in our life. Generally, we think the initiation of decision, the motivation for decision comes from here. That means we are the one who starts the process of decision making. But in fact, the motivation for decision making comes from here, the super soul, which we call Paramatma. How he affects or influences our decision making? First of all, he creates a suitable place of action, that is our body. In this body, we had arrangement of various sense organs. That means how we are supposed to experience the world will be decided by these sense organs. Once we experience the world, how we are going to respond to it, that means the effort which we put depending upon the data which we receive through these senses depends upon the organs of action, that means technically speaking karmendriyas. These are gnanendriyas like eyes, nose, ear, all these things. Karmendriyas are hands, legs, etc., which we use to put some effort to implement an action, an idea. So, to make it simple, the summary is, in our life, before taking any decision, what we do is first we receive the information, the data from the outside environment through our sense organs. How we are supposed to perceive the world depends upon how our sense organs are showing us the world. The data which we get from these sense organs influence our decision making. Next, once we get the data, we will be implied to act. That means we will be implied to take a decision. On what basis we take a decision? Not just from the data we get from the senses, it also depends upon the consciousness. Like in the previous discussion I had told you, according to Padma Purana, there are 5 stages of consciousness, starting from Achadita, covered consciousness, to Purna Vikasita, fully blossomed consciousness, that means highly evolved consciousness. So depending upon on which level of consciousness we are, that decide what decision we are going to take. So once the decision is taken, we are going to implement that through some effort, through karmendriyas, hands, legs, all these things. So in summary, to conclude, The motivation, the initiation for decision get started here from the super soul. He creates a suitable place of action, that is our body, and in this body we had a sense organs to give us an experience and organs of action to implement our decisions. So, how we experience the world, how we respond to the world, depends upon how He wants us to do it, and nothing like we are doing it on our own, or like we like to do it and we are doing it. That's what we think. But behind that, it is His decision, His influence that is influencing our decision making. On what basis He makes us to experience the world in a particular way and respond to it in particular way? The reason behind that is the decision of the Paramatma, who forces to act in certain way, depends upon our prarabdha karma. That means the karma which we are supposed to experience in this life, that will decide how we are going to experience and how we are going to respond. Thank you. Hare Krishna.